Yeah, eu acho que a imagem está boa. Olá, Fer, bom dia. Boa tarde, já é boa tarde. Já é boa tarde. O que és react numa música? Não das flex, não podes. Pode ser. Nós hoje vamos reagir a um rap também, então podes mandar e mandem aí cenas para reagir se quiserem. Mas os que eu peguei foram só dois. E vamos passar para isto. 3, 2, 1. Eu não sou muito cagão, ok? Mas, dependendo se é bom ou não, eu vou me assustar.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera dancing with the dead. 11 years ago, Tony Nogueira recorded a short video of his son Elijah dancing to a Green Day song that was playing on their TV. He uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, and for years the video went mostly unnoticed. That is, until Tony's footage was shared on Reddit.
Sim, podes mandar um link no chat. Estou a reagir top 5 scary ghost videos that will ruin your sleep. Sim, também podes mandar para o Discord, é igual. É um vídeo sobre fantasmas e eu acredito, ok? Eu acredito em fantasmas, vocês podem não acreditar, mas pronto, eu acredito. Já tive as minhas experiências e se quiserem até um dia posso falar nisso. Posso contar uma historinha ou duas, mas eu acredito e também tenho amigos que acreditam. Não sei se o Fer acredita ou não, se quiseres podes dizer aí, mas há muito misticismo por trás. Vamos ver, falamos depois.
And hundreds of Reddit users agreed on one thing. There's something truly bizarre going on in this video.
Dan, look at Elijah. Go like this. Elijah.
Better what?
Hey, like this. Elijah, look it.
Oh, tá.
Hey. Elijah, go like this. Were you dancing to some Green Day?
Inclusive Green Day é dia de ressaca eu trabalhar. Green Day é uma banda boa, eu curto. Ok, Jimmy, eu depois vejo.
Dance, go.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Não, eu não vi nada.
Right behind little Elijah, what looks like the dark, shadowy figure of a child.
What the fuck? Ok, isso pode ser só sombra, mas assim...
Child can be seen, just kind of standing there, watching the family. A few seconds
arrepiei-me todo, Zé. Primeiro vídeo já começa assim.
later, and the child disappears.
Oh, já não está lá. Eu ia dizer que podia ser tipo sombra ou tipo a luz a dar alguma cena, mas já não está lá. Tipo, não tem nada lá e eles não mexeram.
Even creepier, right after the small shadowy figure is seen, a strange, unexplained childlike giggle can be heard.
Elijah, go like this. Elijah, go like this.
Ai, a puto. Mano, isto não foi o puto. Isto não foi o puto que está aqui porque o gajo estava tipo... E depois eu... Hi.
Now, I reached out to Tony Nogueira personally, and he says that he has no idea who or what this unexplained figure might be. But he says his house does have a very creepy history.
Pega nas malas, baza para a casa do vizinho, ou sei lá, mano, muda-te.
Tony's house is inside a gated community in Reno, Nevada, and the property on which the neighborhood was built used to be an old graveyard back in the 1960s.
Pronto.
So could this creepy apparition be the ghost of a child buried on the community grounds long ago?
Ai, mano, que
Let
creepy.
me know what you think down in the comments.
É o amigo dele.
Really haunted.
Okay.
Lee from the YouTube channel Really Haunted says that his house in England is a hotspot for strange paranormal activity.
What the
For
fuck?
over 2 years, Lee and his family have witnessed and captured terrifying events caught on static cameras that are set up throughout their home. Now, if you're a long time
Ok, então este gajo já é normal terem cenas a mexer, que já tem câmaras dentro de casa.
I'm Nuke's Top 5 viewer, you've probably seen some of Lee's scary poltergeist moments in my videos. And well, things have only gotten worse. Late one night, Lee is fast asleep in bed when his hallway and bedroom static cameras capture something downright chilling.
Ai, Esse. Vai. Ai, mano, dá para ver tipo uma cena a formar-se ali. Ai, eu estou todo arrepiado, Zé. Oh, foda-se! Que susto! Ai, Zé! A batata está ali no candeeiro. É, mano, a sombra do cachorro que foi lá para o teto. Yeah. O gajo está tipo. Ai,
A shadow
did you see it? Não, o fantasma não estava a tocar Green Day.
figure seems to slowly rise from the floor in the hallway and then inexplicably zooms upwards into the ceiling.
Caraças.
Lee says
Mas realmente parece um cão.
in the hallway and then inexplicably
Ora, pera. Realmente parece tipo um animal. Não, não é aqui, é...
rise from the floor in the hallway and then inexplicably
Viram tipo a cauda? Dá para ver tipo a cauda. Oh, mano, isto é o capeta já. Isto é o
zooms
capeta.
upwards into the ceiling. Lee says that whatever this strange shape was, it actually knocked open the attic door. The sounds you hear in the video are the attic door being violently pushed open and then just moved around.
Oh,
Then later
fuck.
we cut to Lee's bedroom, and now whatever is in the attic seems to be moving Lee's overhead lamp around. But
Oh, mano. Como é que a corrente ia fazer aquela cena num candeeiro pesado? É a bruxa de Blair.
things get even weirder.
Oh, mano, mais
Because a few days
estranhas.
later, Lee's wife Stacy is home and fast asleep in bed when she experiences something absolutely terrifying.
What? Isto vai dar jumpscare. Espero que não.
Did you see it? Now this one is a
O Lázaro já morreu. É o Lázaro.
little hard to catch, but when the footage is sped up, you can clearly see
Yeah.
another unexplained shadowy mass slowly floating towards Stacy before it
Ai, oh,
violently
man, que
yanks her
creepy.
hair. Surprisingly, the seemingly painful incident didn't wake her, and Stacy says she doesn't remember any of it.
Ai,
After
mano,
viewing the
puxou-me mesmo
footage, the
assim.
couple was understandably pretty freaked out.
Né? Quem é que não... Será que me fazem isso à noite?
Lee says that this is the most terrifying footage that he has ever caught, because it seems that whatever is haunting his home is becoming more and more violent
É,
and
né?
aggressive.
Ai,
I
Deus,
highly recommend that you check out all of Lee's paranormal
No, 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 no.
experiences over on his YouTube channel,
Oh.
Really Haunted. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the .com, popular Japanese YouTube channel, Fourth Wall, they explained that there was no extra information attached to the email in which the video file was shared. They tried reaching out to the sender, but they got no reply back. In the video, a man appears to be walking through the woods, seemingly looking for someone. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Ai, mano. Quem é que se vai meter numa floresta assim à meia da noite? É? São fucking 3 ou 4 da manhã e estás no meio da floresta a fazer o quê?
誰かいますか?
Claro que tem o bicho papão aí. Espera, what? Ai, eu já estou todo arrepiado. Mano, corre, corre. Não, isto não é Okigahara. Okigahara é muito mais denso.
誰かいますか?
Oh mano, claro que tem alguém aí, Zé. Claro que tem alguém aí. Ainda não reparaste nisso? É o Ada, é.
In the distance, what appears to be a tree branch can be seen moving bizarrely on its own, and shortly after, the man spots two translucent things walking out of the dark forest.
Ai, eu não.
One large figure
Eu
and
nunca
one
mais vou para uma
small.
floresta.
Now, some people in Fourth Wall's comment section suspect that the man might be looking for someone inside the infamous Aokigahara forest.
Olha, afinal é Okigahara. Ok. Mas deve ser uma parte mais junto da cidade, porque isto é muito mais denso do que estava no vídeo.
The same forest where many Japanese men and women take their own lives.
Ai, mano, mas o galho a fazer aquela cena do... Ai.
But what do you think? You can watch many more creepy videos of strange ghostly sightings over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. Viewer videos. Nuke's top 5 viewer Rocky reached out to me about a video his sister took at their family home in South Florida. Rocky claims that their home might be haunted as the family has witnessed their TV turning on by itself, glasses suddenly breaking, and the voice of an older man coming from somewhere inside their house. Even stranger, Rocky claims that they have seen glimpses of strange shadow figures throughout the house. Rocky says that their home is in a bit of a bad neighborhood where many horrible crimes have taken place.
Basem daí. Porque é que eles já não estão a dar? Basem daí. What? Já não tem legendas? Tá bom, né?
He says that he wonders if their home could have been the site of some tragic event that caused
mano,
the haunting.
claro.
One day, Rocky's sister
É sempre
Jay believes
assim.
she saw yet another shadow figure in the bathroom of their house and begins to record with her phone. What she captures is truly bizarre.
Pera, what? Ai, eu não. Ai, arrepiei-me todo.
Did you see it?
Sim, eu vi.
As Jay is playfully switching back and forth between her phone's selfie and front camera, she catches what appears to be a very strange shadow right behind her brother. Now, when
What?
analyzing this footage, it should be noted that Rocky is holding a large cup in his right hand, virtually eliminating the possibility that this strange shadow might be his own arm.
Mano. Então o gajo é o Hulk, mano. Para o braço ser assim. Se fosse o braço dele, mano.
At the speed that the shadow flies upwards, it seems very unlikely that Rocky would be throwing his beverage up like that. There's also nothing behind Rocky that could explain the sudden appearance and disappearance of the shadow. There's only a teddy bear. So just what is this? This next creepy video
Eles são a ver ridiculousness. Tem o riso.
was sent in to me by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer who has a family member who works at the Huntington County Historical Museum in Indiana. The Huntington Museum is home to a collection of Indiana historical artifacts and sits right next to the Old Town Railroad track. And to me, I'm just saying, ancient historical artifacts plus building near creepy old railroad equals it's probably haunted.
Yeah.
But Let's take a closer look. One day when the museum is closed and empty, the security camera motion detector is triggered by something. When the staff checks the footage, they are shocked by what they find.
Nada parece só capiroto. Vai te chupar para o inferno. Oh, aqui. Reparem aqui. Viram? Oh, fuck.
A dark mass can be seen darting towards the staircase in the back, and then quickly disappearing back into the darkness. Now, some might say that this is simply a digital glitch, and that this figure...
Oh, mano, isto é um glitch, mano. Isto não é um bug de imagem, pelo amor de Deus. Dá para ver claramente uma cena a ir para a escada e depois a voltar.
is maybe just a person moving too quickly for the camera to pick up clearly.
Mano, isso eu digo que
Is
não
maybe
é.
just a person moving too quickly for the camera
Porque aqui dá para ver as cenas por trás da pessoa. E se fosse uma pessoa mesmo a passar e a câmera não detectasse, também não via por trás.
to pick up clearly. However, note that at the exact same moment, a car passes by the glass door nearby, and the car can be seen in pretty crisp detail.
Yeah.
But as for the dark mass, there are no visual details at all. It's just an odd, shapeless black mist. Even creepier, the shadow figure is very small, about the size of a young child.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
mano.
What do you think? Is the Huntington Museum haunted?
Claro que
You
é,
decide.
mano.
Good friends Jay and Gino are hanging out, having a few drinks at Jay's home in England. Then this happens.
What?
Jay's CCTV camera captures the moment when one of the glasses sitting on the table mysteriously shatters into pieces.
Ei, a Zé.
Now, Jay has no explanation for this creepy event, but a few days later, and things just get weirder.
Me sideways.
Oh,
This
fucking
time, the two
hell.
friends both witness another glass explode on the table right in front of them. Jay explained in his email that he's experienced a few other strange things, but nothing worth a concern. Now, honestly, I'm not exactly sure what's causing Jay's glasses to just randomly explode. Is it paranormal? Or does the glassware
Ok, eu sei que, por exemplo, se um copo tiver acabado de sair da máquina e estiver quente, se estiver quente e colocares um líquido muito frio lá, vai haver um choque de temperatura e parte. Mas parte por completo, não parte só a base, onde não tem líquido, ou não parte tipo só um bocado para cair tudo. Ok? Parte o copo todo. Então. E o copo já estava ali há bué de tempo, mano. O copo estava parado há bué de tempo. Isso não pode ser essa a explicação.
manufacturer just need to do a product recall on Jay's shitty glasses? You decide. After school, paranormal
Okay,
investigator
escola.
Crisel Luna gets the unique chance to investigate a very old public school in Mexico that is said to be haunted. Now, most allegedly haunted locations that I talk about on this channel have long been abandoned or deserted, but this particular school is still in use. In
Ei,
fact, the old school building is only temporarily shut down because of the current health situation around the world. So shortly after her arrival, Crisel interviews a woman named Isabel who has worked as a cleaner and caretaker at the school for many years. Isabel claims to have seen bizarre shadows walking the school hallways and has heard strange unexplained noises throughout the
fechem a porcaria da escola, Zé. Já está na horinha, fechem.
building. She explains that the school was founded by a teacher named Magana, a man who lost his life inside one of the school's classrooms. Locals say that they see his ghost walking the school grounds very often at around 5 in the afternoon, and it is said that he picks up chairs and smashes them against the floor in anger. Grisel is joined by her friend Melissa as they start their investigation inside the classroom where the teacher Magana is said to have passed away. When Grisel asks for a sign, things take a very bizarre turn.
Ok, eu entendo. Se está aqui um espírito, dá um sinal. Hã? Se está aqui um espírito, dá um sinal, mas vais fazer isso na sala onde o homem morreu, numa escola assombrada. Já sabes que ele está aí, já sabes. Não é preciso pedir um sinal, já sabes.
Y con todo respeto, a mí me gustaría pedirle, de verdad, con todo respeto, a su energía, por todo lo que se dice, porque se dice que él habita aquí, porque se dice que todavía lo ven aquí, que todavía él avienta cosas con mucho enojo, como nos contaba la señora Isabel. ¿Por qué? No lo sabemos, pero sí, de verdad, a mí me gustaría pedir algo, una manifestación de su energía. Si es que él estuviera aquí, de verdad, sé que estoy jugando tal vez con fuego, pero nadie entra aquí de noche y yo estoy haciéndolo hoy porque quiero saber. Ay, ahí se escucha algo. Ay, ¿qué fue? ¿Qué fue? Se está escuchando algo. ¿Tú viste, Melissa? No, algo se está moviendo. Pero muy leve. Ay, no manches, es este mesabanco. Ay, no. Se está moviendo, ven. ¿Este fue el que se movió? Sí. Híjole.
One of the classroom's desks suddenly begins to move on its own. Could it be that the ghost of teacher Magana is moving it? Maybe trying to pick it up and throw it to the floor? Either way, the movement is very slight. After this scary experience, Grisel and Melissa head over to investigate a different classroom inside the old school building that they believe is haunted by the child ghosts of former students. And this is when things start to get really...
Até alunos morreram nessa escola. Mano, já não está na horinha de fechar a escola. Vamos pensar assim com cabeça. Um professor morreu dentro de uma sala. Alunos morreram. Uma funcionária diz que vê sempre sombras e gajos que não estão ali a passar. Já não está na horinha de fechar. Eu acho que está. O que é que vocês acham? Eu acho que está na hora de fechar.
Creepy.
Puedo sentir mucho más frío, de verdad se los digo, mucho más frío que en el otro salón, que es donde murió el profesor. Se siente helado y no sé por qué, muchísimo más baja la temperatura aquí. Y ¿sabes qué? ¿Qué pienso, Melissa? De verdad es como si aquí hubiera niños, no sé, el alma de un niño o de varios niños, porque tal vez uno de ellos o varios que vinieron, porque es una escuela muy vieja, ya perdieron la vida. Y puede ser también que ellos vengan aquí por...
¡Oh,
shit! Se movió este libro. ¡Ay, no manches! Hijo, se acaba de mover. Vente. No hay que tocarlo.
A school book moves on its own, giving both Grisel and Melissa a bit of a fright. But they continue their investigation. When they find the school's library, they also find something terrifying.
Vamos a entrar. Este parece que es como...
Mano, vais entrar para quê? Sai daí, mano. Como o meme diz, sai daí.
¿Una biblioteca? ¿Será, Meli? ¿Una biblioteca? Parece ser una biblioteca. Vean cómo hay poquitos libros. Tampoco son muchos, estamos hablando. Ahí hay algunos más que están arrumbados. Pero... es una escuela, miren, ahí se ve la luz prendida de la oficina. Pero es una escuela, miren, ahí se ve la luz prendida de la oficina que les decía.
Parecía que alguma cena tinha picado assim.
Pero vamos a...
O quê? Eu não vi.
No, a ver, no podemos salir por aquí. A ver. No se puede. A ver, espérate.
O quê? Eu não vi.
Ay. Híjole, de verdad. No, yo no puedo. Alguien está aquí. Ay, no se me puede. Dios
Ai,
mío.
mano.
Grisel and Melissa are shocked when they see a dark figure walking the hallway right outside of the library. But when they look into the hall, there's no one there. Grisel and Melissa are shocked when they see a dark...
Mano, não me fodam. Não me fodam, mano. Tem aqui alguém. Tem aqui alguém. Tem aqui alguém, mano. Se vocês me dizerem, ah não, é a sombra dela, ou é o vento. Não, mano. Tem aqui um homem com uma boina, ou boina, não sei como é que vocês chamam, a passar
walking the hallway right
claramente.
outside of the library. But when they look into the hall, there's no one there. The mysterious shadow figure has just disappeared into thin air. So is the old school haunted by the restless spirit of teacher Magana? Could the ghosts of former students be haunting the empty classrooms? You let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Grisel Luna. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I'm here.
Chato, se calhar vamos mais um. Eu curto deste tipo de vídeos. Se calhar vamos mais um. Vamos. Este aqui teve quanto? 18 minutos? Vemos este aqui. Vemos este. Este aqui tem 20. Top 5 scary ghost videos that will make your daddy leave home. Let's see. Tem legendas? Não. Let's see. Vamos mais um e depois vemos o rap e depois não sei. Fazemos alguma cena.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Let's see.
Magnolia Hotel. The Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas is said to be extremely haunted by multiple ghosts. The hotel was built in 1840, and over its 180-year history, many people have passed away inside its walls, some even taking their own lives. The current owners of the hotel, Jim and Aaron Getty, claim to have experienced intense paranormal activity while living there, and many of the hotel guests have captured ghostly images of spirits that haunt the hotel. One of the most active spirits in the hotel is said to be that of a 12-year-old girl named Emma. Oddly enough, Emma never even stayed in the Magnolia Hotel, but the man who violently took her life did live there. In 1874, a man named Wilhelm Faust horribly ended little Emma's life using an axe. Wilhelm was still staying at the Magnolia Hotel when he was caught and executed for his crime. It is said that both the angry spirit of Wilhelm and the gentle child ghost Emma are both forever trapped inside the Magnolia Hotel. Paranormal investigators Colin and Peyton from the YouTube channel The Paranormal Hotel. Paranormal
Que cabelo é este, mano? Parece o rei do Shrek. Ou não sei se é rei ou nobre, sei lá. Parece o gajo só que loiro. Não.
Investigators Colin and Peyton from the YouTube channel The Paranormal Files travel to the Magnolia Hotel to do an investigation at the allegedly haunted inn. They experience something truly bizarre.
That was right behind me.
Yeah, that's odd.
Just remember they said that thing likes to whistle in here.
Oh, fuck.
This is a firework.
Yeah, it is. It's not a gun.
Uma arma. Yep, aquilo é uma arma.
That's a gun.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
É, mano.
Probably coming from literally right there.
They hear the unexplained sounds of knocking and possible gunfire while exploring the hotel rooms. However, it's what they didn't hear at the time that is absolutely chilling.
I'm gonna sit down for a second too before we go to the unfinished part. I'll kill the lights.
Yeah.
Guys, I know it's kind of boring. Guys, I know it's kind of. Guys, I know.
The voice of
Mami! What? Como é que eles não ouviram isto, Zé?
what sounds like a young girl can be heard saying the eerie word, mommy. Now, if that wasn't creepy enough, the owners of the Magnolia Hotel actually caught what they believed to be the same young girl, little Emma, on one of their static cameras. The camera is set up in the room where the ghost of Emma has reportedly been seen and heard the most. They call it the, quote, children's room. One day they leave a bunch of balls.
Este caralho do hotel é tão assombrado que eles têm um quarto dedicado ao espírito de uma criança. Que porra é esta?
And toys for Emma to play with. And then this happens.
Oh, mano, claro que se vai mexer. Tu estás num quarto, dás brinquedos, diz este quarto é teu, fica aqui e faz o que tu quiseres. Claro que ela vai brincar. Oh fuck. Parece que estão tipo a fazer esta cena ao quarto. Ui.
Balls on the floor mysteriously seem to just start rolling around on their own. But what's most bizarre about this footage is the strange shadow figure that follows right after the unexplained movement. Could it
Ai, apareceu uma cabeça. A bola apareceu uma cabeça.
shadow figure that follows right after the unexplained
Parece uma cabeça, olha aqui. Um olho, outro olho, nariz, boca.
movement? Could it be that the spirit of little Emma is playing with the toys?
Claro que
Is
é.
the Magnolia Hotel haunted by the ghosts of the people who lost their lives inside its walls? Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch Colin and Peyton's entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, The Paranormal Files. And you can find more spooky evidence and photos over on the Magnolia Hotel's Facebook page. Viewer videos. In this next segment, I'm very happy to feature some extremely creepy videos that were sent to me directly via email by Nuke's Top 5 viewers. First up, this video was sent in by Dex, who claims that one of his friends has been going on apartment viewings in the hopes of finding a new place to live. His friend recorded one of the empty apartments so he could look back at the footage later to help him decide. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
Not bad. Ei, mano, passa mais devagar, Zé. Como é que tu vais analisar o apartamento se estás assim? Mano, assim não vais conseguir analisar nada. Oh,
Did you see it?
shit.
While recording, Dex's friend thinks he sees something out of the corner of his eye. A dark shadow-like figure standing at the end of the hallway. But when he pans back, nothing there. So did Dex's friend capture a ghost on camera? And could it be that the apartment is empty for a reason? I leave it up to you to decide. This next video was
Ok, o apartamento era um bocadinho lixo. O verde é muito saturante.
emailed to me by Connor from Corpus Christi, Texas. In his email, he explains that his cousin is awakened in the middle of the night when a stranger suddenly approaches his Ring doorbell. The doorbell camera records as things take a very creepy turn.
Calma, Zé.
Hey guys, I swear to you in all my life, I swear I mean you no harm. No, please, I mean you no harm. Doggy. Can you please come outside and let me know I'm alive? I don't know what's going on. No, God, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I swear I'm gonna live. Cause someone's in here. Guys, please come outside, please. Ah, no, I'm not dead.
What?
I'm not dead.
O gajo está todo bêbado. Tu estás sem modo? Ok, nice. Ah, yeah. É porque eu bani-te. Eu bani-te então. Ora, pera, já. Eu já te ponho. Onde é que é a cena dos moderadores? Não, não é aqui. Não é aqui. Gestor de funções, é isso. Ok. Adicionar novo. Fair. Ora. Oh, Fer, manda aí uma mensagem. Isso. Calma. Ai, porra. Ok. E. Já está. Moderador. Já está. Ok. Done. Já estás. Mano, este gajo está todo bêbado, mano. O gajo está a falar com Deus, está a dizer que não está morto. Ai, Zé. Porque é fucking 4 da manhã. What the fuck? Ai, mano.
The man who rang the doorbell is odd and erratic as he pleads for them to open the door and let him inside. Understandably, they don't answer the door, and the man eventually walks away defeated, loudly yelling, "I'm not dead." Connor's cousin has no idea what happened to the man, and the scary event remains a mystery. But I'd guess some chemical substances were probably involved. If you see a video that you think would be at gmail.com. Visits to the funeral home. Chinese ghost hunter and popular live streamer Xiaolong is back with another scary adventure at a creepy abandoned funeral home in Jinjiao City, China. Local legend says that restless souls unable to move on after their deaths have found themselves trapped inside the funeral home, eternally doomed to haunt the lonely abandoned building forever. Locals say the home is cursed. But as always, none of that stops our boy Xiaolong. He travels to the abandoned funeral home completely alone. As he's exploring outside the building, he stumbles upon an old abandoned hearse that was once used to transport bodies. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh, mano, tu vais sozinho e quando vês a primeira cena que é só uma porta a abrir e a fechar, tu ficas tudo. O gajo vê um fantasma, a primeira cena que diz é Fuck your mother.
Xiaolong fans love the creepy livestream and demand that he return to the haunted funeral home for yet another visit. As always, he broadcasts his investigation live as he explores a different area of the building. As you might suspect, it did not go well.
Claro que não foi bem.
Eh呦我操你妈呀！我去你妈的！我操！他妈的，这是放尸体的！我操
What? Oh. Oh shit!
我操！这里！我操！
Oh mano, eu não consigo, velho. Eu não consigo. O gajo me fantasma de fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
操你妈！对不起。
I'm sorry. Muito bom.
Xiaolong is horrified when he discovers that the area was actually used to store human bodies. Even though he's starting to freak out a bit, he returns to the crematorium carrying what he says is a protective amulet. He finds an old oven, and that's when he sees something absolutely horrifying.
Mano, não é protetor. Provavelmente isso só vai atrair mais espíritos para ti. Oh, não, vaza daí. Vaza daí. Oh, mas não dá.
A terrifying pale face seems to rise up through the oven's air vent and then disappears back into the darkness. Could this be one of the souls that are said to be trapped inside the funeral?
Oh! É mesmo, ganda cabeça sem corpo.
Home? I leave it to you to decide. You can watch this entire exploration and many more creepy videos over on Xiaolong's YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Michael says that he started experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in his home after he played around with a Ouija board at a friend's house.
Pronto. Deixa-me adivinhar, vocês não disseram adeus. Ou não perguntaram se podiam sair.
He says that he believes that he might have accidentally summoned a demonic entity that followed him home. In an attempt to record himself and explain what's been going on, he's interrupted by something very creepy.
So I've had a lot of weird stuff been happening lately, and I can't. Hello?
A child's voice can be heard, yet Michael claims
O gajo fica tipo, foda-se, mano. Quem és tu?
he has no children. He says he doesn't know where the mysterious voice could have possibly come from. So Michael decides to set up static cameras all around his home in the hope
Pera. Ele não vai falar
no children.
disto.
He says he doesn't know where the mysterious voice
Mano, tem literalmente uma criança de vestido a fazer assim. E ele não vai falar disso.
could have possibly come from. So Michael decides to set up static cameras all around his home in the hopes of capturing more proof of the paranormal activity that has been terrorizing him. When he looks back at the footage from his kitchen camera, he's shocked.
Oh, fuck. E isto não foi o gato, Zé. E que ele mexeu sozinho, o gato borrou-se todo. Oh, não. Oh, shh. Ok. Podia ser um fio. Porque aqui esta cena é muito tipo. Nota-se mesmo que está a ser puxada. Mas ali não, mano. Aquilo foi contra o armário. Ó, aqui parece que eles puxaram assim, né? Mas agora eles puxaram para lá. Empurraram. E não dá para fazer isso com fios, é. Não tem espaço. Oh, no, no, no.
Michael and his girlfriend Heather decide to do another Ouija board session, this time to try to get answers as to what is going on. But things take a terrifying turn.
H. E.
Hell.
R.
Her.
E.
Here.
Here.
Here. Oh, não tirem as mãos, Zé.
I'm freaked out now.
Ah, um demónio seguiu uma casa por ter jogado o tabuleiro hoje. Sei lá porquê. Ao mínimo som. Tiras as mãos, Zé. Tu não podes tirar as mãos até ao fim do jogo, mano.
Oh no. Hold on.
Mano, o que é que vocês estão a fazer?
Was that upstairs? Oh my god.
Mano, vocês não podem bazar do tabuleiro. Oh,
Something violently crashes to the ground right next to Heather, and then they both hear a loud sound coming from upstairs. When they look up the staircase, someone or something that they can't see comes charging down the stairs at them. So is Michael's house haunted by a demonic entity?
mano. Já sabe porque é que o puto do capeta seguiu a casa, mano. Os gajos tiraram a mão de tabuleiros, é. Oh, mano.
Drop your thoughts down in the comments. TikTok user Roche Bananas is working the night shift as a security guard on a reservation in Saskatchewan, Canada, when she and her coworker see something very strange.
When we work night security 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and we see something coming at us at midnight.
How is it?
What the fuck?
Raylan!
TikTok user Roche Bananas claims she has no idea what she recorded that night and is pretty spooked by the creepy encounter. Many concerned TikTok viewers believe that it could be anything from a skinwalker to Bigfoot to a ghost. But what do you think it is? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Eternal Bride. All of the residents of Culiacan in Sinaloa, Mexico know of the story of Lupita, the Eternal Bride. The story goes that back in the early 1950s, a young woman named Lupita was engaged to be married to her childhood sweetheart, Jesus. The bride-to-be and her fiancé were both friends with a man named Ernesto, who was hopelessly in love with Lupita. But Lupita had no romantic interest at all in Ernesto. Ernesto was driven mad by his jealousy, and on the wedding day, he took the life of Lupita's husband-to-be as she watched on in horror. Ernesto then took his own life. Lupita was so traumatized by the event that she never recovered and just completely lost touch with reality. Every Sunday for the next 30 years, Lupita would dress in her wedding gown and walk to the church cathedral in town. After her death in 1982, she was buried, and it is said that she aimlessly roams the cemetery grounds, still in her wedding dress to this day. A paranormal investigator from Mexico who had
História trágica de acidente no dia de casamento.
in her wedding dress to this day. A paranormal investigator from Mexico.
A minha voz está... O microfone está no máximo, não há muito que eu possa fazer. Não há muito que eu possa fazer. O que eu posso tentar fazer é... Nada. Não, não há muito que eu possa fazer mesmo. O som está no máximo. O que eu posso fazer é... Espera, assim melhorou? Não. Mas se aproximar vai estar muito estourado. Mas assim tá bom, assim está no amarelo, assim está bom, yeah. Se calhar assim, yeah, assim tá bom, chat.
Mexico, who happens to share the name Ernesto from the
Yeah,
YouTube channel
assim
Zona
tá bom.
Paranormal Veracruz, is joined by his friends and fellow investigators El Payaso de la Toledo and Lorena Jacobo. Together they explore the cemetery late at night. They hear strange, unexplained sounds all around them, and then this happens.
Hey.
Hey. Yo.
Muéstrate, Lupita. Te pido
Why?
que te muestres. Ya te vi.
Ya te vi.
Ya jalaste energía. Es cierto, yo me llamo Ernesto. ¡A la madre! ¡Payaso, payaso, payaso, payaso!
Payaso.
Ahí, güey. Ahí se asomó. Yo me llamo Ernesto. Como el que asesinó a tu esposo. Así se llamaba el que asesinó a tu esposo. ¿Estás enojada porque me llamo como él? No quepo ahí. Voy a ver si quepo otra vez. Ahí va.
De lado, puede ser que sí.
A ver.
De lado.
Ay,
Uy.
Espérame.
El bote.
Espérame. Ay, güey.
Ay, Ernesto, no cabes, güey.
Pero agáchame,
Algo me está
Ernesto.
jalando, güey. Algo me está jalando la espalda, güey.
Oye,
Mira. Chinga. Algo me jaló la mochila. Payaso, algo me jaló la mochila, güey. Vamos para la tumba. Está enojada conmigo, güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Güey.
Oh, sí.
Vamos, güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Está enojada conmigo, güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Güey. Me jalaron la espalda.
Nah.
Vamos, payaso.
Esta tumba, güey. Está dentro de esa tumba.
Vamos, pero yo quiero ir a su tumba.
Ernesto is broadcasting live on Facebook when he spots someone appear and disappear near one of the graves. They hurry over to investigate, but Ernesto gets stuck in between two tombs. In a shocking turn, Ernesto feels someone or something pulling him back. And then, did you see it?
Yes.
Right behind Payaso, another mysterious apparition can be seen lurking behind the tomb. Now again, this is a live stream broadcast. The figure is spotted by the viewing audience, but the two investigators are completely unaware of what they've just captured. They continue their exploration.
Pues vamos a buscar a Lorena, güey.
Vamos a buscar a Payaso caminó aquí enfrente, güey. Caminó aquí enfrente, cabrón. La agarré.
La agarré.
Ay. La rodilla, güey. Lore. Vamos a ver a Lore, güey. Vamos a buscar a Lore. Vamos a buscarla. Lore. ¿Sigue mandando saludos? Sí, estás en vivo todavía. Ahí está Lorena y está en vivo, señores. Lo que vimos a la novia.
Yo también.
La agarramos.
Ey, pero yo también la estoy viendo y la gente también aquí.
Es que dicen que me puede seguir porque yo me llamo como el que mató a su esposo. Me jalaron la mochila. Había un lugar donde no cabía. Y me jalaron la mochila. A ver, les voy a enfocar para que vean que Lore sigue en línea.
Aquí estoy yo.
A ver, miren.
Aquí estoy.
Lore sigue en vivo.
The guys see an apparition that appears to be wearing a long white dress. They quickly go to find fellow investigator Lorena, who's broadcasting her own live stream in a different area of the cemetery. She explains that she too saw the figure of what appeared to be Lupita, the lonely bride. Now, as I mentioned, this stream was live, so it would be very hard to fake. But What do you think? Let me know.
Quer dizer, não ia ser tão difícil assim de ser fake. Simplesmente tinham uma gaja de vestido branco ali e tá. Mas ela aparecer no fundo da campa, o gajo correr para lá, o outro, o da câmara não, o gajo ficou preso. Mas correr para lá, não ter nada e nada, o gajo ser puxado para trás, aí já é um bocado mais.
Down below. You can check out more of Ernesto's creepy live streams over on his YouTube channel, Zona Paranormal Veracruz. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here.
Curti. Se calhar começamos a ver vídeos assim no início das streams, que assim é bom. Eu curto deste tipo de vídeos. Bom, agora vamos passar para o programa normal.